Here is how you can literally meet your future wife tomorrow. And this video is special because you will never hear something like this anywhere on the internet. Let me share a story I heard in church. A girl wanted a boyfriend so much that she prayed in front of the statue of Saint Anthony of Padua every day, but the boyfriend never appeared. Many days later, she got frustrated and threw the statue out the window, and it landed and broke somebody's car. She went down to apologize and offered to pay for the damages, but the owner of the car was a handsome guy who told her not to worry about it. They immediately hit it off. He became her boyfriend. They fell in love and got married. Do you see the point of this story? You simply do not know when you will meet that girl. Especially finding a girl who will be absolutely perfect for you. She could literally be walking on the street in front of your house right now and you wouldn't even know. So how can you ever hope to find her? Imagine you go to a skate park. You make a friend there who also skates. Eventually, you and him become good friends and start hanging out more often. Then one day, he invites you over to his house and you meet his sister. But his sister seems like a good girl, but she isn't for you. You become friends with her too. Then one day, his sister invites you to her birthday party. And at that party, you meet one of her friends and you immediately hit it off. You start dating and you eventually get married. You see how this complete scenario of meeting your wife started just by going to the skate park and meeting a random guy. That one simple decision to try skating and make new friends led you through the chain of events of meeting your future wife. And the perfect story to show how this works is the story of how I met my wife. You see, my best friend, also the best man at my wedding, decided that one day he wanted to go to the gym. It was his New Year's resolution, and it was 16th of January 2023, the day we went to the gym for the first time, but also the day I met my wife. He told me he really wanted to go, and since I was already going, he wanted to come with me. But he didn't have any workout clothes, and he refused to go in anything else because he didn't want to look bad. He asked me where he can buy clothes for the gym, and I gave him several options, and one of them was Sport Vision. But I told him to go anywhere but there because it was the most expensive one. And because it was the most expensive one, he wanted to go exactly there. Because since it was his first time buying gym clothes, he wanted the best and didn't want to save any money on it. I told him multiple times not to go, but he refused. So we went to Sport Vision, and the store was inside of a mall. We went in. I showed him what he needed. He tried it on. He liked it. He bought it. He paid an absurd amount of money, but it didn't matter to him. On our way out, I spotted our female classmate from school. I told him, let's go and say hi to her. But he didn't want to, said he has more shopping to do. But I urged him, come on, let's go. She was sitting in a cafe in the middle of the mall, talking to a waitress who worked there. I noticed that the two of them were talking, and I felt like if I came to say hi, I would be interrupting. Still, I came up, said hi to her, and immediately introduced myself to the beautiful short-haired waitress. I shook her hand, told her my name, and continued talking about for 2 minutes with my classmate. After that, I said goodbye and went on my way. Then I went to the gym with my best friend. What I didn't know happened was that the short-haired waitress, who was my wife, was completely shocked. She later told me that the way I smiled, looked in her eyes, shook her hand firmly, and introduced myself felt so amazing that she literally felt electricity through her whole body. So much that her legs were shaking and she could barely stand. My wife immediately asked my classmate all about me, who I was, how old I was, and most importantly, do I have a girlfriend? My classmate obviously caught on immediately and told her that I'm a great guy. She said that she hadn't seen me for a while and she didn't know if I had a girlfriend, but probably not. And she showed her my Instagram. I came home and saw that somebody started to follow me. It was her. So I waited a few hours and sent her a text. You have the most beautiful smile. And she said, thank you, you too. And immediately after that, I sent her a voice message saying, I'm taking you for drinks on Saturday. And she said, wow, you don't wait around. Sure, let's go. And I replied, well, you don't wait around either. You said yes immediately. And then we went on that date, and the rest is history. Now, let's go back to the point of this story, the chain of events, and why my story is perfect for it. The literal reason I met my wife was because my best friend wanted to buy gym clothes at the store I specifically told him not to go. What are the chances of that? This scenario was so random that you can't predict something like this ever happening. If my friend took my advice and went to a different store, I wouldn't have met my wife. If I listened to my friend and didn't want to go and say hello to our classmate, I wouldn't have met her. If I didn't know how to introduce myself so well that I sent literal shockwaves through my wife's body, then even if I did meet her, it probably wouldn't have made a difference. That's how unlikely this scenario was. But it happened, and something like that can happen to you too. That's why I always say, do everything you can to meet as many new people as possible, because you never know when it will lead to your potential wife. So, if you want to learn how to find your future wife in great detail, and if you want to take care of yourself as any man should, if you want to become the type of man who wants true love and wants real marriage, then read my book, How Any Young Man Can Win at Life and Love. Link is in the description. And if you want me to coach you personally, link is also in the description. The first session is completely free, so don't be scared to sign up. Before I tell you what to do next, if you agree with the message of this video, then please share it with as many people as possible. And if you want to watch more videos that will help you solve all your problems, find happiness, and get a girlfriend you will marry one day, then subscribe. So, if you remember just one thing from this video, then let it be this. Your future wife is out there right now. Go and build your chain of events to find her. Who knows? It might happen tomorrow. And if you want to marry the girl you find, you have to be the man she wants to marry. So watch that video next to find out exactly how. Remember, God is real and marriage is awesome.